Salute, family. It's me, Coach 67 Sports TV. Shout out to the phenomenal LDBC, Lions Den Boxing community. Before we go any further in the video, if you like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you can be alerted anytime I post any new videos. Also, you can follow me on other social media platforms. First and foremost here on YouTube, also on Instagram and Twitter, also on TikTok, Coach 67 Sports TV on all those platforms. All right, going back to the SWAC Championship game, from a coaching standpoint, how would I deal with Jackson State's offense? Since Southern played Jackson State the first time, Southern, they started out the game playing well defensively, but as the game progressed and Southern's offense wasn't able to move the ball, increasingly they left their defense on the field, and as a result, Southern's defense eventually struggled. All right, so first and foremost, to help my defense out, if I was Coach Dooley, I would do everything in my power to get the offense going. Like I said in previous videos, I would try to incorporate some trick plays. In addition to that, I would try to get the passing game going early with Cassius Allen and August Petrie III, Carl Ligon, Kendrick Grimes. Just try to get the passing game going with some screens to the running backs out the backfield, bubble and tunnel screens to wide receivers, and just get the offense going. But from a defensive standpoint, first and foremost, my primary objective would be to stop the run for Jackson State, stop their running game. And then in addition to that, I would try to just match up in the passing game, mix up my coverages, try to confuse Shador, and just more than anything, just challenge my defense to minimize Jackson State's offense. Now, the all SWAC teams came out, and of course, as we predicted, as we thought, Jackson State dominated in terms of the amount of players that they had on the all SWAC team. Also, FAMU had a lot of players on the all SWAC team. Southern had a few players on the all SWAC team. My next video, I'll break down the amount of players that they had on the all SWAC team, but more than anything, Shador was SWAC Offensive Player of the Year. So my primary focus, if I was Southern defense, would be just to take away Shador. And one good thing about him, he's cool under pressure, and he pretty much takes whatever you give him, whether you give him something in the passing game, and even if all the receivers are covered, he does a good job taking off and running with the football. So I would try to spy Shador, and in addition to that, just try to take away the running game first, and then try to take away the passing game. Like I said, in certain instances, I would load up the box. I would mix up my coverages, play some zone, play some man. So more than anything, just try to confuse Jackson State's offense and just mix it up as much as possible, because Southern is a 17.5-point underdog, so it's going to be imperative that they play well offensively, they get off to a good start, they jump out to a lead, not just a one-score lead, but maybe a 2 or 3 score lead, at least a 2-score lead minimum, so you get some cushion on Jackson State. And defensively, you could just get out the Shador and just get out the Jackson State. So that's how I would attack Jackson State defensively. I would, more than anything, try to take away Shador. And in addition to that, my primary objective would be to stop the run, mix up my coverages in the passing game, and when necessary, I would blitz as much as possible, load up the box as much as possible, both run and pass blitz. In certain instances, I would just try to blitz in terms of try to get after the passer, and if they run a draw, whatever the case may be, hopefully we can get home in terms of making the tackle if they run a draw. So that's how I would attack Jackson State defensively. The next video, I'm going to address the all SWAC team, in terms of players that really stood out, like Shador Sanders, Jackson State. They pretty much dominated in terms of the all-SWAC team. And also seeing some graduate alumni of Southern University. Been going to Southern games all my life. I'm going to also address it in terms of players that made the all-SWAC team from a Southern perspective, because that's a viewpoint perspective I give from Southern's perspective. So if you like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section, subscribe to the channel. Again, it's Coach 67 Sports TV. Y'all have a blessed and phenomenal evening. Peace and blessings.